Oh.
Very hard to travel by bus.
Especially with a bad back.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Where did we live at that time? Do you remember?
We lived in Salem, out in the country a little ways.
Well, that was out at San Am then.
Where?
Out at San Am.
Was that right?
Mm-hmm. If it wasn't in Salem, it was out a ways.
I see. We had it's sort of like the country there.
Yeah, well,
that?
It was in the country.
I see. Okay.
Did you have a home there?
Well, we had a house that we rented. And, yeah, I remember that.
So she never got down there then to...
No, that sort of stopped it, didn't it? But then later, Dad got married, and then it was okay for her to have the children.
Oh.
It was okay with him. But, so that was my experience with a bad arm. And, now, what other questions can... Did you have something else to say?
Not particularly. I was trying to think of some of the time of the family life that I wasn't with you. And
Okay.
Oh, were you with Mother when she came to get us there in California?
At the end, yes. Uh-huh.
What do you mean at the end?
I think she made...
the last time she was there. We lived at, well, you would know, but it was Central School.
And then you went with us to Salem? Did we go to Salem, Oregon?
Well, I'm not sure you were able to get us that time.
No, it was, I think we went up to Seattle, didn't we?
Well, not from that time. When she came that time, they wouldn't let her
have the
get
children.
us. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. Anyway.
I can't remember. Well.
Okay, well, let's see.
Can you think of some things that happened when you were away from us? I mean, Dad used to talk about how he'd tell you to go get on a clean shirt, and you just get a shirt and put it over your old dirty one.
You mean
he did not want to change his shirt. Doyle, he always just put another shirt and go get a shirt on. Put it on over what he had there before.
That was in California?
Yes, no, that was in California.
How could you wear them? It's so hot there, unless it was wintertime.
Oh,
yeah.
Do you remember when we were in Blythe, California?
A little bit.
Yeah, you were quite young then. I was about 11 or 12, so you're about 6.5 years younger than I am.
Mm-hmm.
So you would have been around.
Yeah, right.
5 or 6.
Of course, I was born there, so we had to leave there for a while. We weren't there all that time, were we?
Well, I don't think so. But then we were there at the time when we went to Oklahoma to live with Grandma Gudgel and some of the other relatives.
Well, you weren't with us at that time, though. Weren't you?
Yes,
Were you with Mother? Or you with us?
No, this is before we were with Mother. We all 6 were there.
Oh.
And
that was before Mom and Dad split up then.
Well, Mother had left, and your dad was taking care of us, and I think we were running kind of wild. Loyal. Let's see, Floyd. So hot down there, and Floyd would, and you too, I guess, sleep on top of the roof.
Oh yeah.
Which is kind of like a shed roof. And he fell off once and broke his arm.
Oh, that's right.
Was he asleep?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He fell asleep.
And then one time, Loyal used to walk in his sleep a lot.
That's right.
And being down there, they didn't always wear clothes at night.
Yeah.
And one time he was walking along, and he found himself, walking in his sleep along the road, and he had no clothes on. He woke up there. So I don't know. I guess he just kind of hid it the best he could. Yeah, he hid the best he could to get back home.
See if he remembers that. Remember, Loyal, when you were naked sleepwalking?
Oh man.
Yeah,
okay.
I did.
And then that's the time when I almost drowned.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Do you remember going swimming in the irrigation? Well, what they didn't call them, ditches.
Canals.
They were,
Weren't they canals?
Yes, and at the head gate where they would back up the water and make it like a dam, the The water was quite
Yeah,
deep
well,
there,
sugar
as
pine
well
was
over our
a little-
heads.
Can't
But
remember
anyway,
his name,
one
but
time,
Loyal would.
and Leota and I, we all walked over there to go swimming. And of course, we were barefooted, and all that. And Leota and I couldn't swim. And we had an inner tube or something that we were floating on. Maybe not an inner tube, but something, board or something that we were floating on. And I fell off it some way or other. And Leota saw me that I was having trouble. And well, she must have loved me because we had lots of trouble growing up. I mean, we would kind of just fight even, maybe, and pull hair.
You and Leota?
Yes. But anyway, we were quite... you imagine me doing that. I was always such an angel. I don't think we did ever.
No,
I don't think so, no.
Well, we didn't.
We didn't live by them, did we?
Well, we went back to Oklahoma. We did.
Oh, no, I don't think we had any trouble there because, her mama and daddy were there. And we were just
But
living
anyway,
with them.
back in.
But anyway, back to that. So Leota, she really couldn't swim, but she jumped in and she tried to get to me to help me. And when she got to me, I just grabbed a hold of her and
wouldn't you
pulled
know
her
it.
down.
Oh boy.
And so we were having a terrible time. And Loyal was just sitting there. He could swim. And then when he saw that we were really in trouble, he jumped in, he and his friend, and came and took us to the shore.
He knew how to swim.
Oh, yes.
But how old was he?
Well, he's, if I was 11, he was 10.
Oh, 10. Boy, that's pretty good, though.
I think so, too.
Yeah. Well,
I think so,
because
too.
I learned not to come up to a drowning person from the front.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, when I was out at Seward Park once, we were out on a boat.
Where's
were you
Seward
with me
Park?
on that time?
Where's Seward Park?
Well, down in South Lake Washington. They're off
Oh,
of
I see.
Seward Park,
Okay.
and we were on a boat, and some guy was all of a sudden started to drown, and I jumped in and swam over to him. But when I got to him, I says, "I'll turn around so I can get you from behind," because I wasn't going to, done like you did,
Yeah,
and
right.
pulled us down. So,
right.
so I took. Then a boat came along and pulled him in. But I learned not to.
Not to do
take,
that.
go to from the front. But in any case, so Blythe was.
That was at Blythe. And then after that, I must have got water in my lungs or something because I got pneumonia. I remember I was sick for quite a while. And so...
Yeah, that could have been. Yeah, well, that's where I learned to swim in those canals down there.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder I didn't drown, though, because I don't remember. I was little, And,
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
and,
Were you taken to a doctor or
Oh,
anything?
heavens,
when you had
no.
no,
No.
you never went to a doctor.
What about pneumonia?
Well, you just tough it out.
When we were up at, I think, South Chilla, I got something in my eye once.
Oh, I remember
And I think it was
that.
there for 2 days before they finally took me to a doctor to get it out.
Yeah.
You didn't go to doctors.
No.
You lived in, well, you probably was well off if you didn't have to go, except something like that,
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember
I
that?
remember that. Yes, I do.
That was about that same spot that I think I keep telling Kay that I used to go to bed hungry.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I don't remember
Uh,
that.
We had some, there was an old box with some Excelsior in it, and I thought that was shredded wheat. Well, I was hungry. I wanted something to eat. I just sit in the corner and go to sleep,
I don't remember that. How old were you there?
Well, I'd have been about 10, I guess.
Oh,
That
I
old?
see.
But maybe not that old.
No,
maybe that would
because
have been.
you were in Oklahoma.
Yeah, right. Okay, so it'd been before that, probably 7 or 8.
Oh, I see.
Because we did move up to
Merced.
Madera.
Yeah.
And were you with us when you weren't with us when the house burned down? Were you?
I was
Mother was.
when one house burned. Did we ever have more than one fire?
Dad had 2 houses burned down.
Oh, really?
One at Chowchilla and the other one out there around Madera somewhere. We were living up in towards Yosemite somewhere on one of those towns up there in,
Oh, I
in
see.
the hills.
I remember being in Yosemite.
Well, it wasn't Yosemite. It
Well,
was.
but he was logging or something.
Yeah,
up
right.
there.
Sugar Pine or somewhere
Sugar
like
Pine.
that.
Sugar Pine, I think.
And what was that other town where we went to see Dad and A that time? It
that-
wasn't Sugar Pine. It was a little